Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Fishing and Fun. We're hitting the crappies today and we're hitting them good. Past couple of days we've been hitting crappies. We've got a couple here on the ice already. And nice slabs out of the reservoir here in Ohio. And luckily it's not too crowded, not too cold out today. Ice is real slushy, as you can see. We got the water here, it's all slushy and a mess. Pulled out the shanty and not too far offshore, 100 yards or so. Easy walk. I got my depth finder running, I got the marking going, and right here, if you get a close look, you can see there's a bunch of fish down here. Right here we got at the 10 mark, oh, there's like fish on. I can't even keep them off my line. But as you can see up there, about from 20 feet down to about 26 foot of water. Oh, there's one. Almost lost him in the little river we got there. But as you can see, from about 20 feet on down, we've got 2 marks here. We got a mark coming up there. But these right here, we got a couple crappie right there with my name on it. But I'm gonna put a little wax worm on here. See what I'm using. This bottom jig here, it's a gold diamond jig. It's a size 10 hook size. It's got a pretty good amount of weight attached to it. Put the wax worm on head first, just slide it on. The second jig here, this is an orange teardrop. It's a K&E. But this screen's loaded. The last 2 days we've been smoking crappies. I think I got 6 or 8 there already this morning. We've only been fishing 15-20 minutes. And right now the screen looks a little empty, but I'm sure they'll come back around. This is a good fishery in the springtime. The place is loaded with crappies. I decided to give it a shot here in the winter, and it turned out good. We started getting on them yesterday, and it was actually a good turnout. We came home with 35 nice crappies yesterday. Caught a couple catfish in the mix, and we even pulled a small walleye out of here and some perch. So quite the multi-species kind of place. And I've got my walleye pole sitting there just in case I see a big mark on the depth finder. I might drop it down there and try and get lucky on a walleye. But right now you can see the screen's kind of blank. We got something up there coming down. It looks like 14 feet down, but I don't think it's a fish. Could be wrong on that. Oh, yep, that might be a fish. Alright, here's a good example. We're going to get close here on the depth finder. I just saw a crappie come off the bottom, and he's about right there where my jigs are. You can see him. He just came off the bottom. He's at 12 foot. What you want to do is you want to bring it right above him and just softly jig your pole. You don't want to do too much. You got to give him a time to eat it. Just softly jig, then stop. Give him a chance to look at it. Right here, it's probably going to be the moment where he eats. But he's down there. He's right on my jig. And you always want to be above. Never go below the fish. They're not looking down. They're always looking up. And as you can see right now, I'm just above him. He's following me up. I'm trying to trigger him up so he'll take it and take it back down to the bottom where he wants to be. And right below him is another crappie coming up. There's actually 2 of them coming up now. But I don't know if he's going to hit. Oh, he went up second jig, hit it. He went up to the second jig. Must have liked the looks of that one. Looks like a pretty nice crappie. Oh yeah, nice one. These crappie are perfect condition, nice and clean. White crappies. Perfect hook right up in the top lip there. But you know, for this reservoir, they seem like they have a stunted population where not enough food and a lot of fish. But today we're actually finding some nice size in there. Those are probably interesting. Actually, crappies. There's no big slabs in there. They're nice size. instead of yesterday, they were real aggressive. They were hammering down. Today it's a light little tick on the end of your pole. And this rod right here, you don't even make it anymore. It's made by South Bend. It's called the Microlight, 36 inches. It's about the softest pole you'll ever find. You can't beat this rod. As you can see, when you catch the fish, it bends over real fast and it doubles over and makes you look like you got a monster. But it's worth it when it comes to seeing those bites and making sure that you're going to get, not going to get such a great hook set with the soft tip, but you'll be able to see the bites. I don't know if I can get another crappie to come around here or not. We'll try it a little bit. Oh, we got one coming up. He went up to the top jig. Oh, missed him. He's still down there. Oh, he's chasing. He's a chaser. He's an aggressive one. I jigged that up and he shot up there like a rocket. He gave me 2 chances at him. He went up to the second jig. It might be that orange. Oh no, he went back down the bottom. It looked like he was on the second one, but he took the gold diamond jig, I guess, then. Nice inhale. It looked like a little hole in his lip there. Might have been where I missed him the first time. But as you can see, they're piling up pretty quick. And there's another one down there right now. I'm going to see if I can get down there and get them. There's 2 or 3 of them down there. It might be a school coming from. This fish in here, it's nice because there's not so many people. Normally it's not that great here, but you get lucky and find a good spot, you're alright. And as we're fishing here, we're 26 feet. This is, open deep water of the winter time where they're going to be hanging out in that deep area. It kind of stretches across the reservoir right down the center there. And on the edges, it's a straight drop off. So these fish don't really have anywhere to hide. There's no structure, no trees, any of that, weeds. It's basically like fishing a deep bowl. So we fished here a couple weeks ago, just punched holes all over the place. And you couldn't really find them all stacked up. But that was that midwinter ice where you don't get all your bites. I got one on me now. The midwinter ice, when you don't, it's hard to catch them. Oh, there he goes, top jig. Got him. But we're kind of getting past that midwinter ice, so a little bit smaller. So now we're starting to see the fish stack up. You didn't even get down the hole there. But I got another one down there. We'll get down there and get him. We're into mid-February now. About the prime time, really, for crappie fishing here in the winter. And it may be a little slushy, it may be a little warm today. We got a nice cool down coming this week, and we'll hopefully be able to get out some Lake Erie walleyes like I got the videos on before. Hey, here's that fish. He's still down there. He's got my name on him. Let's see if I can get him to go. It just makes ice fishing so much more fun than others. It seems like you're sitting here and you can just watch the fish on that depth finder. It's like a must-have, basically. You can just see them, you know when they're going to bite. It makes it fun. It's my type of video game. I'll take this over Xbox any day. I got 2 fish down there, and I don't know if they're not hungry or what. He's looking at it. See, I'm just giving it that soft little jig. Barely bouncing the tip. You know how bouncy that tip is. I mean, that jig's barely moving down there. But there's about 3 fish down there. Normally when you got 3 fish, you get that competition and they're all trying to bite it. There's one. Nice little tiny hit though. This one don't feel as big. Oh yeah, I'd say. He wants to have a school of little babies coming through. I told you this lake isn't necessarily known for its slabs, but it's known for its numbers. That little guy. Guess he doesn't know which way's up. Or he's, oh, I guess he's waking up. Oh, there he found his way down that time. I still got 2 fish down there. Let's see if I can catch another one real quick. There's an aggressive one. Oh, he's on me already. Let's see how long this takes. Oh! Could have had that one real quick if I'd have been paying attention. was done. Let's see if he'll bite again. He's coming. I don't know if he'll do it. I see that other little one running straight down the bottom, that little sucker. Yeah, but there's a bunch of fish down there. This fishing is it's so fun to come out here, drill a couple holes in the ice. Don't need anything more than a 6-inch auger. I put some new blades on mine last night. That's what you gotta get. You gotta get new blades. Forget the gas augers. Oh yeah. Forget the gas augers. Just get new blades on your hand augers, and you'll be all right. There's a better size one. That's what I like to see right there. There's a good sized crappie. Perfect. Nice crappies today, man. This is where you had fun. I'm trying to come over here and check this out. There's got to be 3 or 4 fish down there right now, and I'm gonna hook into at least one of them here. Right there at 24 feet on my depth finder, you got to double the number because the range is on 40. It's right there about 24 feet. You got my jigs coming down here, and the green is basically just interference, but the red there is a fish, and there's three or so of them down there, and one of them's on me already. Watch this tip. Watch how light this crappie's gonna bite. It's kind of even a lot of feel. You gotta have the graphite rods to feel that crappie bite. It'd probably bite less hard than even bluegill. Crappie are some of the lightest biting fish you can catch. Fish on! Got a lot of information in there today, and basically just get out on the ice and have some fun. Just take yourself a spud bar, or at least make sure someone else is out there, because you're going to want to make sure that ice is safe. And for me, the minimum is about 4 inches of ice, and that's stretching it. You got to make sure it's that good hard black clear ice. That's what we got now, and that's basically what you want to look for. Just, you know, don't go alone. Bring yourself some ice picks there. And as you can see, for me, I have this Mustang survival suit, and it's like a life jacket. It's really warm, and if you fall through and you don't have this on, you last about 10 minutes before you get hypothermia. If I fall through, I've got about 45. So if you want to, it doesn't hurt to invest yourself in one of these or another type of floating suit there. But got a little one there. We'll finish her up here today. We'll see if we can master some slab crappies, and hopefully you can too. And we'll see you next time on Fishing and Fun.